Hello and welcome. I am Arcadoodle Ding Dong, Bing Bong, no, I'm Arcadum, and I will be the Dungeonmaster for this campaign. The players will get to introduce themselves when their characters are introduced, and this is the Masters Malice, Episode 1. Across the continent of Conflux, within the shattered remains of the Taladonic Empire, there are those that struggle to hold on to what vestiges of power, life, and magic that they can yet still control. And within these few small pockets, factions, societies, perhaps even futures have been cultivated. No one truly knows exactly how much time has passed since the fall of the Taladoni, and fewer still understand its true ramifications. Our story begins in Malice prison, a place that once served as a prison normally serves, a place to punish those that have done wrong and to rehabilitate them. However, the prison has now turned into the stronghold of the Warden Malice, who seeks to rule what small piece of the city that he is currently within. This particular individual faces challenges from all sides, as there are other factions that have risen up in the festering corpse that was once the Taladoni city of Sarcosia. As such, in one of the many cells in the southern block of Malice prison, there, many vessels, corpses to some, status beings to others, have been placed within several cells, stocked up for an unknown purpose. And as the guards make their rounds, pulling vessels from their various storage areas and moving them off to fates unknown, in one such cell, something happens that had not happened before. A vessel stirs before its time. And that is where our story begins. The first to awaken is a woman, strong of build and adorned with horns that seem to be decorative, yet all the more important. Is that how you say your name? Sashiv?
Sashiv, yes.
Sashiv, okay. Sashiv, you awaken, your arms bound, nearly naked, in what can only pass as rags. You also find yourself gagged. A rotted stench emanates from the cloth. As you blink your eyes against the torchlight, you can see there are others in the room that yet still do not stir. An iron-wrought gate closes you out from escape, and the stone presses in from all around you. And through the stone, softly in the distance, you hear a strange sort of tune, almost like a hum, almost like a hymn sung by those trapped within this place. What do? Also introduce yourself.
Hello. I'm Seviroth, and I'll be playing Sashiv Muscadet. And she was previously a Dragonborn warrior, and that partly goes into the horns, but not important right now. She's woken up in a new body, which is much taller and stronger than she used to be. She used to be 5'4", now she's 6'8". And she's much more powerful than when she was in her previous form. Thoughts will run through her mind as she wakes up in shackles, not able to speak, and sees many bodies adorned the cell. Am I able to move, or am I, bound to where I'm sitting?
You can move, but you're bound to a chain in the wall, so your movement is limited.
How far is my movement, then?
About 10 feet.
Then she will probably she will daintily rise to her feet, seeing her full height, and be lightly shaken, but the thoughts will run in her head. This is not correct. I had fallen before, and I know that. I did all that I could, but to awaken here, wherever this is, something's wrong. She will look to the bodies that are unstirring. Do they look different, or are they just unmoving bodies?
They look like corpses to you.
This is wrong.
The one on the bench stirs suddenly, woken up with a shock from some sort of errant nightmare. Chrotus, introduce yourself and your character.
Hello. My name's Silver. I'll be playing Chrotus. The only thing I'll really be saying about him is that he woke up in the middle of the night, found the forest in flames, and his family slaughtered. And now the only thing he seeks in life is to return the favor.
Such favors will have to wait, as you also awaken in chains, your mouth gagged.
Am I able to remove the gag from my mouth in these chains, or is it...
As you reach up to grab at it and try to pull it free, you realize it's tied to your head. As your hand moves back following the strap, you can feel that it is caught with a sort of lock of some kind. You can barely breathe through the stench of the cloth, which feels as if it has been in your mouth for far too long. But what is even more alarming is there are a pair of bracers that you have on that Sashiv does not. And you notice that they are inscribed with runes of some kind. They glow softly in the darkness.
Then in that case, I think Chrotus will say... And then try to just move, even though he's tethered to the wall.
Same limited movement, 10 feet. The vessel on the other bench suddenly shakes awake. All right, Ig, introduce yourself and your character.
This is, Yug. He's a, paladin. After, being, banished from, his homeland, he, had to, move somewhere else. And while he was, unbelievably tired when he arrived. So when he went to rest, he never woke up. That's all. I just wake up. I don't say anything. Don't do anything.
All right, as you awaken, you realize that your entire head is covered in a cloth and bound, as it seems that they were unable to remove your mask. So you cannot see. You cannot see, but you can talk.
Where am I?
All right, the two of you see a blindfolded individual against the side of the bench there, asking these questions.
I think Chrotus would try to get his attention, but it's loudly knocking on the wood beside him, like...
Are my hands free, or...?
No, you're bound like the rest of them. You basically have the same setup as Chrotus.
Okay. Oh. I mean, I don't got much to say.
All right. It seems that the individual on the bench is unresponsive after speaking.
Oh.
I don't know if you're aware, but I can't hear a single thing you're saying.
So she will just take a moment and, staying at a distance, just be watchful of the moving creatures, because she's like, I can't speak. What's the point?
And Chrotus will just think, this motherfucker.
Huh.
So, as the three prisoners kind of look around at each other. All right, a man on the floor stirs, suddenly, jumping up, As if through practiced ease, they are used to waking up unconscious in strange places. All right. Roxy, introduce yourself and your character.
Hello, my name is Roxanne. I'll be playing Calvin McGillicuddy. He is a sailor, or was a former sailor, an orc from Kalkatesh, and he passed away in an ice storm on a trip around Glaeus. So I wake up, and what do I see?
All right. Now you wake up, gagged and bound, much like the others. You don't have the bracers that Chrotus and Yig seem to have. You notice that Yig had his whole face covered with cloth and a bag. As you are closest to the bars, you can see that there is a bit of torchlight that reveals to you that you must be, well, you've probably been in it a few times. You're in jail. You're not sure why, or if you deserve to be here.
Yeah, it ain't the first time. So I'm gonna try and look out the bars here and see if I can see anything in the hallway.
All right. As you kind of take a look outside, you can see that there are several other cells. Through some of the grating, you can see that they are filled nearly to the brim with what you could only describe as corpses.
I'll then turn around and look at the fellow people in the jail and give them a friendly wave.
Okay, 2 of them see that.
I just kind of, oh wait, right, fuck.
Chrotus would speak, but he's still got the gag in his mouth, so he'll just nod his head and go,
Sashiv will lightly wave back.
I will sit there and do nothing because I don't know what is going on.
All right.
I'll give a thumbs up.
And finally, the last corpse in the room awakens. All right, you have the same deal as Chrotus. Bound, gagged, with the bracers with runes on them.
Alright. Hi everyone, my name is Sol. I will be playing Lux today. He was once a half-elf, born into a bit of a racist family, I would think. But he spent most of his life on a goalie experiment. Sadly, just like many great stories, he flew too close to the sun. And now he has ended up here. I do have one question first off.
Yeah.
Would my convergence go off?
No.
Because No?
No.
Okay. Well.
Racism in my game?
Yes. I'm assuming he's laying on his back. He's just currently staring up at the ceiling. Many thoughts are rushing through his mind, but he begins to look around at everyone. And then he begins to look at himself, sees that he's gagged and whatnot, and, well, attempt to try to take the gag off at least.
Same problem as before.
He'll wave to Chrotus, that's on the bench.
Calvin, make me a perception check.
Sure thing. I was looking up at the ceiling.
Continue.
He looks down at Sashiv.
Can I try to perceive how stinky this rag is?
Oh.
Don't need to try. It's very bad.
Oh. Damn.
All right, and at this point, however, I'll say Yig will be the one to hear it, as he has sensory deprivation. You hear in the distance the sound of boots on stone. Someone is coming.
Guys, someone's coming here. Someone.
Hearing that, Sashiv will get back to where she was originally, and she will take a prone position, pretending to be the corpse that she was a moment ago.
All right. And you hear this. So hear me out, all right? So this is what I'm saying. I walked up to her, all right? Listen, I need you to listen to me, all right? I walked up to her and I said, look, if you want to move in together, then you're gonna have to actually show up. I don't know how many times I've had to keep telling her. She's like, I'll be there soon. I bought a new apartment. All right, and they come up around the corner, and you see these individuals. And this individual...
I don't see them.
You don't? You should.
No, I don't. No, I don't see them.
Oh, I see what you did there. All right. We'll stop at the gate and look inside and notice that there are corpses moving. By the Sovereign's blade!
I wave at them.
Quick, tell the Warden! Hut, 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 hut.
What
Just saying, like-
I did not expect this to happen. You're not supposed to be up moving around.
I start pointing at my gag.
Oh no, you're gonna keep those on. Warden's gonna get you nice and set up. Just right
Give him the
there.
thumbs up.
Could you?
All right, this individual will come sprinting back and will whisper in Tell's ear. Or excuse me, Tellus's ear. And Tellus will then nod and say, all right, well, looks like I'm supposed to move you over to General. Line up against the wall. Keep your hands where I can see them. Make any false moves and we'll fill you full of arrows.
Right.
All right. Tellus will unlock. And the guards will come in. They will unlock you from the wall, but keep you chained, and then we'll lock your feet and wrists together, and we'll move you into line. Does anyone try anything?
No. Sashiv
No.
will. Not if it, once she hears that the jig is up, she'll stop pretending and just do what they say.
Okay. Well, in that case, you will all be let out. Okay. So, Tellus will move you along in this direction. Make me perception checks as you pass.
I can't.
What do you mean? Well, you can hear, actually, so...
Oh, right. Okay.
Holy shit.
Wow. That was
Okay.
all
I
kinds
see
of
the
awful.
inside of my eyelids.
I can see.
I see my mask.
I was like, oh god.
Wow, that was all kinds of bad.
Joke's
Oh,
on you.
God.
All of us are blind. Well,
Joke's on
Sashiv,
you, I can't see anything.
so Sashiv, what you notice as you're walking by each of the cells, even though it's not shown on the map, they are filled nearly to the brim with all sorts of the same corpses that you thought the others were. But what is kind of off-putting is that, well, more off-putting than that would normally be, is that each cell seems to have different kinds of them, almost like they're being organized.
I wonder what the correlation between them was, and what the correlation between where she woke up has to do with it.
I know, right? Imagine. All right. You're moved to about here, but obviously not in this manner. And then you're moved up to the southern gate. The doors open, and you walk through, and you find yourself moving across an enormous hallway. You can see courtyards go out on either side, and iron bars block your exit and entrance from either way. Eventually, you walk through this enormous hallway until finally you end up on... you end up at a crossroads in which you promptly turn towards the west, and you continue for some time. until the large gates are opened and you arrive at the West Block.
Sorry, Gig's gagged. He can't hear you.
I'm not gagged, I just can't see.
All right, Tellus will move you into this area, and then we'll kind of look around and scratch his head a little bit, and then just kind of shrug. I guess we'll have to throw you in one of these till the Warden tells what he wants done with you. So let's throw you in here. All right, and you all get shoved into this cell. And the door is promptly locked. Oh, and then Tellus will kind of snap his fingers and will undo the door, walk inside, and you didn't notice it at first, but someone pops out from underneath the cot, cautiously watching what is happening. And you see this guy kind of pop out. He'll look up to Tellus. So tell us, what gives? Sorry, Tom. Looks like you're gonna have some visitors for a while. Warden's got some new people. You gotta decide what to do with them. So, just keep a good look after them, would you? You're gonna leave them gagged? All right, fine. And then piece by piece, Tellus will undo everyone's gag and will remove Ig's bag. And then Tellus will close the gate behind him
Thank you,
and
sir.
lock the door.
Much obliged.
Thank you.
Silence.
And then they will disappear around the corner. Tom will kind of lean back against the wall, uncertain of these newcomers, but he seems friendly enough. Name's Tom Solik. Who are all you?
Greetings to meet you. My name's Calvin.
Okay.
Name's Dolan. Chrotus Dolan.
Okay.
So what you in for?
That's not really how it works around here. I'm here because when the Great Calamity was lifted, I was a prisoner. I don't even remember what I did.
Seems we are in the same boat in that endeavor, then.
Yes.
The Great Calamity? What is that?
Maybe we're not so alike as you think, because even I remember what that is. You don't?
Well, I'm a traveler, so I'm not usually around here often.
Traveler?
Well, yeah, I'm a sailor. I must have got too drunk last night or something, so that's how I'd end up here or something like that.
Kind of take a closer look. He looks very skeptical. You don't look like a sailor to me. At least not anymore. And he'll gesture towards you, something on your body.
I will look down and notice that my skin is not green.
Much more than that, you also notice that you are tattooed. Or, not tattooed, but rather branded. I would say it would be more accurate.
What kind of brand?
Well,
China.
you have no idea what it actually is. Like, you can't read the text. But it does seem to be branded on your left wrist. And seeing as your look of confusion, Tom will kind of lean forward and he will say, you don't know what that is, do you? Well, that's, you're supposed to be dead.
Oh.
Aye, that's
Okay.
the mark of the drowned man. Criminals that
Oh.
dealt crimes at sea get drowned.
Yeah, that's true.
I take it from your reaction, Calvin, that it may be more than a simple tattoo. If I'm not mistaken, more than one of us is probably in a case where they're not in their own skin, as it were.
Well,
Wouldn't be
it
long.
does seem a little bit odd that I'm not green.
she'll raise an eyebrow at that.
What do you mean? Do you mean like with envy?
Well, no, my skin was green.
Were you sick?
I'm an orc. No, I'm an orc.
You don't look much
What the
like
hell is an
Frank.
orc?
Oh boy. I must have really drank. I must still be drunk.
Unless drinking's contagious, I don't think you're an actual orc, man.
Well, seems I'm in a pickle, aren't I?
Well,
Oh,
no,
You ain't the only one, Wind.
because you're not green.
Well, you all look human to me.
Well, of course they're human. What else would they be?
Dragonborn, orc.
Dwarven, half-elf.
Tom looks at all of you like you're a bunch of
Tengu.
crack addicts.
Do I know anything they're talking about?
No.
Oh,
And whatever that guy over there with the mask is.
Yeah, what is his deal?
Human.
Oh, okay.
I have to insight check that.
I'm
Go ahead.
assuming I'm not wearing the rest of the armor.
You're not.
Okay.
Can I make an insight check against Yig?
Yeah? You don't see why I would have any reason to lie, but you also sense that he's just as uneasy as the rest of you, so who knows?
Fair enough.
Sashiv will approach Tom lightly, and she'll look at him and look down to him unless he's higher than 6'8".
He's sitting down, so you're looking down at him regardless
So
of that.
she'll look down at him and she'll say, "Well, seeing as we're not familiar with this place and you seem to know a fair bit, what do you know about those corpses in those cells? Because apparently we were among them until just a bit ago."
I see. So then you don't know.
There were corpses.
Enlighten us, if you would.
Well, I'll try my best to explain, but, well, I guess I'll start with what I remember the first time that I woke up. It was a sound that I can't describe, really. It was almost like a fire coursed across the sky. The sound was unlike anything I've ever heard. Almost like a bird screeching, but faster than any I'd ever seen before. The Taladoni were all but vanished, and I woke up in my cell. I was there for, well, I don't know how long. I feared that I would starve to death, or die from no water. I banged on my bars for days, it felt like. Eventually, the guards found me, but they were just as clueless. Some opted to let me out, but because of this, he'll point to his collar, I wasn't. Thought they would keep to their traditions, as it were. Didn't take long for the remnants of the guards to pick a leader amongst them. And then, about a month's time, this place became, well, not a prison, more like a castle to some errant king of chains. That was a few years ago. I can't tell you much about the outside world because I haven't seen it, but I can tell you from what I've heard through here. Those corpses, as you call them, apparently they're not corpses. They're not dead, at least not in the traditional sense. Their bodies still hold life within them, but the souls, they say, are gone. The things that make a body, well, a person, I suppose. However, it seems that the Warden's found some way to rekindle them. And as such, he sent out his henchmen to gather up all the corpses, which they call vessels, and storing them in the cells. Warden's very meticulous. It seems that only certain vessels can be revived and only in certain manners. I have no idea how he does it, but I know what he's doing it for. And then Tom will kind of look around. He'll go up to the front of his gate, kind of look around, and then he'll pat on the wall. Like, Jimmy, do you see him? No, you're good. Thank you. And then he'll lean back. He's building an army. You see, we're in Sarcosia, one of the great cities of the Taladoni. And he doesn't have the authority to hold us here. So he's making slaves out of us, taking advantage of his position, you see. And those vessels, each one that gets risen, is another soldier, another slave.
So I assume that this place we've been transferred to is where they gather those who would be put into those who would be put in the front lines then.
No. I've never seen what's going on here happen yet. They always revive them one at a time and drag them up through here, and they're completely gone, off their knockers. The only new prisoners I've seen are ones that are brought from the outside. I've never seen so many awake at once, and still in the old chains. He'll point at the chains you're holding. Or that are holding you.
Yeah.
He'll
Man,
hold
how
up
sturdy do these things look?
They look old and rusted. And you notice that Tom's chains are healthier, let's say. They're newer. They're upkept.
Can I try to break mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's going to be an athletics check.
Okay. You get athletics. Oh.
Alright.
So it.
You focus your strength on the chains and you start to bend them slightly. Tom will hold up his hand. Oi, 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 oi. Careful. You break those chains, they're gonna hear them. They're all gonna come down here and we're all finished.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got a very good point there. So what you're telling me is we're some sort of puppet? Like that, like our soul took over a body or something?
I don't know. That's above and beyond me. All I can tell you is that those, from what they've told me, those corpses are not dead. They're vessels. And that the Warden somehow rekindles them. And that's the only way they come back. Well, except for you.
Strange.
Very interesting.
Well, I know that I died. I feel this puppet master has cheated me out of something that I could have had. Something that I earned.
Well, you're in good company then. He's cheated us all out of something. But what can you do?
Press on. Find a way to make things right. Though I know that I can't do much now. I want to learn more before we press on any further, but thank you. Your information has been noted.
That's no problem.
I'm Sashiv.
Aye, thanks, lad.
Well met, although I have to tell you, it's, I do hope they don't kill you.
As do I.
Why would they want to kill us?
Tom shrugs. Warden doesn't like change.
Well, it did sound like they were surprised at seeing us alive.
Aye. Who knows for how long. Alrighty then. And at this time, more will arrive. And you will see Tellus, and he is accompanied by someone else.
Someone else? That isn't me? How dare he?
Let's see here. Alright,
Exponential growth.
a very tall woman will stand at the front of the bars and will look in. Well, bless my soul. You weren't lying, tell us. Why would I lie? You've literally lied to me about so much in just this week. Well, I am very tall. No, you're not. But this, it seems, is the truth. Living vessels. The Warden will want to see them himself. Tell us will kind of nod, but where are we going to keep him till he comes back? These four can have new roommates. We'll give them a little extra food to shut them up. Prisoners, line up. We only require 4 of you. All right, who's gonna bunk up with Tommy Boy?
Me.
I'll stay with Tom.
No, that.
No.
All right, Sashiv will stay with Tom. Got it.
Okay.
All right, and then they will lead you out here, and then Victoria will choose 2 at random and will shove you into this cell. Okay. And then she'll take you around this area, and then she will shove you 2 into this cell. And then they will go about their business. And you guys have roommates. Hold on a second.
Wow.
Nice talking to you.
Let me get these. Oh boy. All
Wow.
right.
Free bedding and free food.
Tom leans back. Yig and Chrotus, you are thrown into the cell with this guy. Hi, name's Jimmy.
Oh,
You wanna see my collection?
no.
Okay.
You know what?
Turn the other direction.
He'll lift his bed roll up, and you'll see that he has a meticulously meticulously organized pile of toenail clippings.
Oh, that's actually pretty interesting. I've never
Thank
seen
you.
one that curly.
Oh, that one was hard to get off. I had to let it grow.
Oh, I wish I could do that. Unfortunately, I always bite my nails off and eat them.
Oh, I haven't eaten mine yet. I couldn't eat any of my babies.
True. Man's connection is always to what is of him.
I think more of me will grow from them.
Growth is eternal, Flint.
It is eternal,
You know,
just
full
like
of
the
them.
people that are always watching me.
And you just keep staring at him.
And these people, are they in the room with us or distant?
Oh no, I can never see them, but I know they're watching me, judging me, commenting on my actions.
You continues to look at him and judge his actions.
Oh, I know those kind of voices. Made of shapes and curvy lines. Always there, but always watching. I think at this point, Chrotus would have sort of clocked the bracers on and would sort of go, "What the fuck are these?"
Oh, those keep you from using magic.
Really? Curious. I would try to use guidance to see what these would do.
Nothing happens.
Oh, well, that's no fun.
You gotta be really careful, because if you try to break through them too much, they shock you.
Don't break them, they shock you. Very good to know. Jimmy, wasn't it?
He will suddenly throw himself at the wall face first and go and take a big whiff of the wall. I can smell you!
This is intriguing. Keep going.
And then in this cell with Lux and Calvin, you see a very stout-looking woman. Hey,
Hello there.
Howdy.
looks like I've got roommates.
Seems to be the case.
Well, for a little bit, till we figure out probably where we're going to put us.
Well, you're welcome to any of the food that I have stashed.
I don't feel
It's very
particularly
kind of you.
parched, but thank you.
You will.
Well, what are you in for?
She'll take a long look at Calvin, and then she'll just say, murder.
Ah, I see. Well, it seems that we just kind of woke up in these different bodies or something, and
I heard. Tom isn't
Yeah.
quiet.
oh, well, neither is that Jimmy guy over there. You can hear him yelling across the damn hallway.
Oh, you're gonna hear a lot more than that.
Wonderful. I don't
Oh,
think
boy.
we've gotten your name, miss.
Eileen.
Oh, hello, Eileen.
Eileen Ironhide at your service.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you as well. My name is, Lux. You may call me Lux.
All right. Hello, Lux. And you are? She looks over at Calvin.
Oh, I'm Calvin McGillicuddy. It's a pleasure to meet you again.
Well, you're welcome to the food that I have, and keep your spirits up. No doubt they're going to try to break you first.
They're gonna try and break us? Or
Aye.
what do they do?
If there's anything else like the other fresh prisoners I've seen, they'll try to break you down.
Do you know these methods?
Work, lack of food and water. They're
Ah.
still trying to break me.
Well, it's good you're standing tall.
And are they just breaking us because they want to, or are they trying to like train us for something?
I don't know. I know that I'm being held here as an example. Keep my father in line.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Who is your father, if may I ask?
She doesn't answer.
Ah, family issues. I understand.
No issues, I just don't know you. And I don't trust any man who's as pretty as a woman.
Oh, thank you.
She's right, you know.
And?
Well, I guess we'll have to get settled in then, and figure out what our sleeping arrangements are and whatnot.
Oh, I'll help you with that. There's a floor, use it.
But
Yeah, I was thinking about this side over here.
Any of you two lay a finger on this bed while I'm on it, and you're going to lose it.
Alright.
Figured as much.
Lux would like to try to cast Prestidigitation to clean the floor if all possible.
Nope. You've
Oh.
got the same bracers on that all the other mages do.
Bollocks.
Ogly doggly. And now I have something exciting to say. Wow!
Ooh.
Ooh.
First of all, this prison theme is sick.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
it is.
Krypten.
Yeah. Thanks, Krypten.
Oh, absolutely slamming.
Okay, so this is what's going to happen. The Warden does not come back for a while. And as such, the guards take you through a daily routine of being in prison. I have good news and potentially upsetting news for you.
Oh no.
The good news is you're fresh prisoners and therefore are the most resistant to the grueling environment that you have been exposed to. The bad news is that they're going to try and break you down. So, let's see how long you can remain special. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Huh.
Wonderful.
All right, as
That
time
seems nice.
as time passes in prison, I'm going to have a series of tests of you guys, and if you fail, you will have your attributes reduced permanently.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
Winky face.
Oh no.
Oh.
Brownie face.
Comes the backhand.
Oh I don't drop the soap.
Goodness.
I hope I do.
Oh no.
I hope I.
Wait, what?
Excuse me.
Weird champ.
You.
Weird, Jen. That was fucking perfect. I hope I do. What? Weird champ. God, that was good. Oh, man. Tortures cutely. Thank you, champ. All right, first things first, we're going to start with manual labor. Who here has a strength score of 13 or higher?
I.
Okay,
I.
that's 3 of you. Coolio, the 3 of you with a strength score of 13 or higher, I need you to do me a favor. Make me a athletics check, each of you.
All right. You got it.
As you are made to pick stone and quarry it in the yard.
Wait, why was that a plus 0? Wait,
You used
no, it's
acrobatics.
About it.
My bad. Sorry. My bad.
Ooh. Look
Well-
at you over here.
Well, we keep
First not
this.
20.
We keep the 16, but in either case,
Oh.
that's a 21, a 16, and a 16, or 21, 16, and 21. That's good. I have good news. All of you that are involved in the picking of stone do not have any of your strength scores reduced. Wow. Okay,
Nice. Excellent.
next up, who here has a dexterity of 13 or higher?
That'd be I.
That'd be me.
Okay, those of you with a dexterity of 13 or higher, you are made to repair all of the prisoner's clothing for hours and hours with very little sleep. So,
Oh boy.
make me, for me, let's call them sleight of hand checks.
Oof.
Not good.
All right, Calvin and Chrotus, you start to feel the pangs of pain in your hands. You start to feel your
Oh.
fingers
It's like the 7th time I've stabbed my fucking hand.
somewhat fade,
Fucking needles.
and it's torturous, it would seem. All right. Thankfully, you haven't failed enough that you have any true reductions. Next up, we have is everyone make me a con save because the food here is awful.
Okay.
Man, reminds me of real prison.
Oh,
Prison life. Wonderful.
yum yum yum. Tasty.
Luckily, this isn't the first time I've had something like this. You should see the stuff they used to serve on the ship.
All right, Lux and Chrotus, you are sickened by the food that you've been given. Your next roll will be at disadvantage. This concludes your first day of prison.
Yay!
Yay.
Hey.
Our first day of school and it went well.
Second day of prison. I need. Let's see here. Okay. I need everybody with an intelligence of 13 or higher to make for me an Arcana check, as you are made to repair the runes on various prisoners' manacles.
And this is a disadvantage.
Correct, if you were poisoned from before. All right, next up we have is those of you with a 13 or higher strength score. I need you to make for me athletics checks as you're back out in the yard cutting stone again.
Okay.
All right, Chrotus, you start to feel the pain once again eke through your limbs.
Goddamn sea screaming free me. Ah.
Indeed.
Visibly sweats.
All right, everybody make a con save. Calvin, you get
Uh-oh.
really sick from the food, and therefore you will have disadvantage for the next 3 rolls.
Calvin, you're looking a little bit more.
Chrotus, you have disadvantage on the next roll.
All right.
Why did I get to stay again?
All right. This concludes your second day of prison. Hey, guess what? When you try to sleep at night, the unbearable cold and the sound of the whistling wind keep you up at night, for the prison has not been properly repaired. As such, I need everyone to make me a wisdom saving throw versus sleep deprivation. The party is resistant to that, however, and rock it out all night long. Can't stop, won't stop. All right, on day 3, who here has a wisdom score of a 13 or higher?
I would.
All right. You are made to reorganize the Warden's collection of tasteful paintings of himself.
He's a very egotistical bastard, isn't he?
What's really bad What's really bad is he has 2 different sets of instructions and exactly how he wants it, and the guards expect you to fulfill both. But to do so is impossible, and it takes you an entire day straight to convince them otherwise. It is taxing and grueling. Go ahead and make me a, let's see, history check. Okay. Next up, everybody here who is capable of using magic needs to make, for me, a saving throw of their casting statistic. Charisma for sorcerers, intelligence for wizards, so on and so forth.
Darn it.
Does that mean I have to... What?
Can you cast magic?
No.
Correct. You can't do it yet.
Okay.
So, wisdom save. All right, Lux, you feel. So essentially, all the casters are attached to a large black orb that drains them of their magic. You notice that around the black orb there are telltale and ominous signs of small piles of ash with bracers on top of them.
Oh.
All right. As such, Lux, that's another fail. You start to feel your magic actually becoming duller, almost like you've lost something.
Oh, great.
All right. The end of the 3rd day comes, and now desperation is starting to set in. The monotony of prison life and the horrible conditions begin to take their toll as you realize you might never escape. So now, I need you to take the highest stat that you have and make me a saving throw. Please keep in mind that you cannot use any other abilities on this. However, if you roll high enough, you can encourage an ally who failed the roll. If you fail this roll, then all of the tasks that you have done so far and which you have failed, you reduce the governing attribute by 1.
Oh.
It seems, however, that all of you have been able to keep your heads up, for the most part, and as such, do not give in to despair. You stay focused on what is ahead. And so, the next day of prison starts. All of you, make for me a strength check, as you are all required, or excuse me, not strength check, strength saving throw, as you are all required to move equipment from one area to another in unsafe conditions.
We didn't like that one.
All right. Calvin and Lux, you suffer a mishap, and as such are painfully beaten. As such, the next roll that you make will have a -2 added to it.
Oh, great.
Everyone, make me a Constitution saving throw as the food once more makes its way through your system.
Oh.
Yum, 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 in my tom.
Sashiv, you are very sick.
Oh, I should add
After
that.
the next 3, you will be rolling at disadvantage. Calvin, disadvantage on your next roll. All right, this time you are all made to clean the prison with no breaks. Make me another set of let's call them Constitution saving throws.
Oh my god.
Lux is able to keep his shit together, it would seem. But the rest of you that failed feel that the drudgery of this life is starting to pull on you. Some of the water was dirtied and got in your eyes. And it's very apparent that this prison is slowly but surely decaying from the inside.
My eye holes.
All right, and so the end of your 4th day in prison comes to pass. Day 5. I need everybody at this point to make me a dexterity saving throw, as throughout the night, a pouch of spiders hatched and is now infecting all of your cells.
Oh no. Oh no.
Fuck
Dear
these
God.
spiders.
Okay. Oh, God.
Calvin, get rid of them, please.
Oh, not the creeping death, not the creeping death.
Chrotus,
You die, fucking
and
bastards.
Sashiv,
Stomp.
you start to feel
Step.
the bites cover your body. They provide discomfort. You will be unable to sleep comfortably automatically in the next night, and therefore will suffer from exhaustion. So that's 1 point of exhaustion at the end of this day. Okay. Next we have all of you with 13 or higher strengths. It's time to go to the yard. Give me athletics checks.
And is that going to be a disadvantage because I have exhaustion?
Yep.
All right.
Everybody, Constitution saving throw from the prison's food.
Oh gosh.
That all. I'm assuming that's also a disadvantage, yes?
Yep.
Fuck.
Gruel again.
You know, once you get taste for it, it's not too bad, actually.
Depends on the day, I suppose.
Ig. You're sick. Next roll is
Vomits
done.
through
And
mask.
disadvantage. All right. And so, later that night, all of you need to make me a strength saving throw, as part of the ceiling collapses in some of the cells.
I assume I have disadvantage as well.
Yep.
Just checking.
Oh, would you look at that? That's not so bad.
Party is nearly crushed from the ceiling as it caves in. The guards are furious and blame you, and you are forced throughout the rest of this night in order to actually fix the ceiling. And you are able to do so, and make me Constitution saving throws to see if you can get any sleep, except for the one who automatically fails. Which is Sashiv.
Okay.
Constitution saves. All right. Yeah, you take a level of exhaustion. Chrotus, you take a level of
God,
exhaustion.
I'm so tired.
Oh, God, no.
All right. And as day 6 dawns, despair begins to challenge you again. Everyone, roll with your highest stat.
Check your save.
Excuse me, highest save. Pardon me.
And I assume mine's still at disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh god.
Not bad.
Oh.
Could be worse.
All right.
Unfortunately, Chrotus begins to feel despair eke in. Let's see, I believe you failed at pickaxing, failed at I think you've only failed at 2 things. So that will be -1 strength, -1 wisdom.
Oh, it's fine. I didn't use those anyway. Yeah.
I didn't need those.
Okay,
My bones.
and so day 6 begins. I have good news and potentially upsetting news. The good news is, you're free from a day of work. The bad news is, your day off is because the Warden is here.
Oh.
A visitor, then.
Fucking finally.
Yeah, looks like the big man's here.
I.
I'm starting to feel it, you know?
God. You know, this reminds me of the living world because people are like, the negatives you get for going to prison really sucks, and I'm like, yes. Yes,
Yeah,
they do.
Don't worry, I'm
Yes,
used to
they
this.
do.
Yeah.
Man, prison really sucks, guys.
Oh wow,
fact.
going to jail is a terrible thing. What?
Can I get off this wild ride, please?
It was just one of those things I remember from the living world. It was like a joke kind of that kept coming up because people would complain about, you know, I wanna go to the Shackled Legion, but I don't want to have to pay the prison cost. And I'm like, imagine that.
Where are you going?
All right. The guards wordlessly bring you here, and they make sure that your manacles are tightened, but they leave you ungagged as they push you into this room.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. and Miss. Shouldn't we probably take a shower before we see this, Warden guy?
They don't respond. Okay.
I mean, I don't want to stink up the place if I were him.
And this is temporary art. Oh, man.
I hang my head down.
It's been a while since I've done this voice. With his back turned against you, you can see a very kind of imposing man kind of standing at parade rest. On top of his desk is a magnificent and unwieldy size of a crossbow with an automation mechanism down the center side. The crossbow is actually not just one cross, but two crosses over the other, meaning it shoots 4 bolts simultaneously. The Warden will turn to face you. Well, what do we have here? Victorian tellers told me that a couple of you corpses started running around. It looks like they was right. So, tell me, why'd you wake up?
Good question.
Honestly, if we knew, he'd tell ya.
I blame a lock and high.
Just what I thought. Absolutely fucking useless. That's alright. We got ways of making people useless around here. Or useful. Till they get useless. Now listen up, child. We're gonna have a straight talk, you and I. As he kind of talks to all of you. So, what's gonna happen is this. You're gonna tell me exactly what happened when you woke up. No detailed spare expense. And from what I've heard through Jimmy, it seems some of y'all be talking about that you came from somewhere else. That you died. Tell me.
Well, I was the first to awaken in an empty inner room filled with unconscious vessels, as you call them. And I do recall dying amidst combat, and I awaken not only in a place I've never seen, but in a form that does not belong to me. As to why, I cannot say. As to what reason that we all end up in this situation at once, I cannot say. All that we've been informed of as of late is that it may just be a coincidence.
Sorry to disappoint you, my lord, but unfortunately it seems rather the same for me. The only difference being that I woke up second, that the only reason I died is because I let the flames that burned kill me. Sorry to disappoint.
So am I to believe that all of you suffered a similar fate? You died and woke up?
Seems impossible, but seems true. None of us are lying.
The fact
Not that I know of.
It's not as impossible as you might think. So, let's make it straight up right here. That's exactly what I was looking for.
Oh, that sounds good.
Every once in a while, the fates throw you something delicious. So, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna stay here till my plans come to fruition. And then, I'm gonna get what I need from you. And tell you what, I'll sweeten the deal for you. If you give me what you want, or excuse me, if you give me what I want, then I'll let you go. Give you your freedom. Bye.
Sounds good to me.
What is it that you want?
Well, see, now would be the time when I would reveal my entirety of my plans to you randomly for no reason. Put them back in their cells.
Oh.
And with that, the warden will turn away.
I look forward to seeing you again. That was a little weird.
All right.
Yeah, I would agree, Calvin.
Then you're led away. And so, you are stored once more in your cells and are subjected to prison life.
Wait a minute. This isn't the right cell.
Oh, they switch you up.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay. So, it seems that the warden did not kill you on the spot and has allowed you to stay in the prison and remain alive so that, at least until his plans are complete, whatever that means. Unfortunately, now the time you'll spend in prison will no longer be measured by days. It will instead be measured by weeks.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed. Now the stakes are even higher. And as such, I can now introduce that now you've had a little bit of time to be in the prison, you may now, slowly but surely, work together to try and develop a plan to escape, if you so choose. This can be done by using the time that you spend in the prison to investigate certain weaknesses, protocols, and individuals that may help you. I will be straightforward with you. This is part of the challenge of this level of difficulty. You can die in prison. Should your character die in prison, you will have to wait until the next point in which a vessel can be recruited. Should all of you die in prison, we will start again with new characters being pulled from their cells, and we're going to do it all over again.
Oh,
Just do it again. Just do it again, nerd.
Oh,
I feel like I'm walking in a circle. I can't tell why.
All right.
Feels like the wheels turning
So,
again.
your first week down. Week 2 begins. So, let's get straight to it. First thing you're going to have to do, everyone, make me a Constitution saving throw.
If we had a day off, is our exhaustion gone?
You've had more than a day off. All of your exhaustion is cured.
Okay.
Excellent.
So I didn't catch your name, friendly lad. But my name's Calvin.
Oh, apologies, didn't realize you there. And it's Tulin, Chrotus Tulin. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
You as well.
All right, Lux,
Yeah.
you're sick.
Let's all work together to try and get
Ah,
through this.
yes.
So, all of your rolls this week will be made at disadvantage.
Fun.
All right, next up we have is an investigation chance. So, all of you get to make an investigation check, a perception check, or a persuasion check to try and gather some information in order to see if you can find any weaknesses in the prison.
So all of us are rolling at disadvantage right now, or is
No,
it?
only him, because he was sick.
Yes.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay, wait. Am I sick?
Oh shit, I had my eyes closed.
The only person who is sick is Lux.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
And... Fuck.
Well, turns out I shot the shit with the guards and learned a few things, I think.
All right, who here got a 15 or higher?
Nice.
It's like just me and Calvin.
Okay, Sashiv and Calvin, so that's going to be an investigation check bonus. Okay. And a
I hate
persuasion
prison
check.
so much.
I don't like prison. No shit.
Please don't touch me in the face.
Do you gotta say
So-
though, it's nice that we don't have COVID restrictions here.
LOL. Okay.
Oh, you say.
All right, so you started up. You're starting to kind of understand how things work here. You're starting to smooge with the guards a little. Unfortunately, it'll take more time than that in order to find a weakness. So, now we have all the grueling shit that you have to do. I need everyone here to make me an athletics check, as, since they are short-manned, everyone goes out into the yard to cut stone. Strict saving throws, please. Or athletic
Oh.
checks. Athletic checks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Let's see.
Oakley dokley. Lux, your life sucks.
I'm not built for this.
Your strength is sapped rather easily. All right.
You're doing okay, lad.
No.
In addition to that, you're also required, in order to repair all of the prisoners' clothes again. Everyone must, due to being short-handed. Make me, let's go with sleight of hands.
Oh no. I hate these.
Getting better at this.
Ow.
I hate these.
All
I
right.
do too, Yig.
Yuga's all thumbs.
Lux, the strain is too great on your hands. You suffer a -1 to your dexterity.
Oh, lovely.
And then finally, at the end of this week, we're going to see how much sleep you get this week. Everyone, make for me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
I'm so... Oh, wisdom, right? Oh.
Poor Sashiv.
All right, Sashiv, you gain 1 level of exhaustion that is not cured until you succeed on a rest roll.
Yeah.
Alrighty. All right, so that was
Unfortunate.
The second week. All right, week 3.
Hey, no more disadvantage.
Constitution check from eating bad prison food.
Shit.
Ooh.
save or check?
Save, I meant. Save. Excuse me.
Ooh, dooba 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 dooba. Ah!
I'm loving it.
Calvin's actually getting used to the gruel, I guess.
Oh, you should have seen. Like I said before, you should have seen the shit that they make on the ship.
Yig and Sashiv, you are poisoned and have disadvantage.
Wonderful.
I hate it here.
Okay, time to investigate. Same
Uh-oh.
same checks as before. You get to choose the check you want to make: investigation, perception, or persuasion.
Damn.
Let me just a guard. Pee pee poo poo.
Pee pee poo poo. Oh man. All right, so that's a 14 in persuasion.
By the way, should this have been done at
Oh, okay.
disadvantage? By the way, or
Which one?
my persuasion check.
Yes, if you were sickened, but it doesn't matter because you failed anyway.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this time, you're hauling crate. Everyone make for me strength saving throws to avoid mishaps.
Oh, not this again. Oh, I'm really good.
Nice.
All
The
right,
strength, my body.
Ig
Can
and
I make
Calvin.
that sucks?
Ig and Calvin, you suffer injuries, and therefore your next roll will be made at a -2.
Oh.
All right. Everyone, make me a wisdom saving throw as some of the mages try to resist. And the errant screams that they suffer as they are tortured all day affect your mind.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is not so bad.
You just gotta imagine they're singing "It Helps."
All right. Unfortunate. And so we come to the end of this week. Everyone, despair begins to set in. You'll never escape. Your body's weakened. Your mind's dull. Make for me a saving throw at your highest statistic.
Oh,
Bee
Nice.
bee boo bee 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 bee. Oh, there we go.
But you resolve remains. Well done.
We are too cool for this.
Yep, your resolve
Got my
remains.
name there.
Okay.
Do I get any sleep with that resolve?
Oh, no. No. No sleep for you.
Okay. I'm still tired.
Week 4.
My bones hurt.
All right. All poison is removed. Everyone make me a Constitution saving throw.
Ah, yes, more gruel.
More food poison.
Oh,
Sashiv is
God.
very sick.
Yum, yum, yum.
All right, Sashiv, not only do you have disadvantage, but you also have another level of exhaustion.
Ugh.
Lux, you have disadvantage on every roll.
Great.
All right. Make for me your investigation rolls now. Try and see if you can break out.
Okay.
So
Well,
that's
this
your
is the
choice
one.
of investigation, perception, or persuasion.
What about
Oh, no.
intimidation? Question mark.
You could roll that instead, I guess.
Huh. No, I was just wondering.
Oh, okay.
Or should I? I'll try it. Oh wow, intimidation works every time.
All right, I have good news. You've made enough successes that you actually have your first step to escape. It seems that the guard patrols are very lax, and although there are some guards that take their job seriously, there are many that do not. So, you think you could have a clear line in order to move through the prison relatively unchallenged should you escape. So you have the first step complete. You know the guards' patrols. And now that your plan has begun to form, there's a few other things that you have to do. You have to figure out how to free your shackles and how to escape. So you need the exit and the way to free your shackles. And if you want to put in the extra work, you can also find where the equipment is stored and how to get to it. To be clear, the only two things that you need now are guard patrols and exit. But if you want to put in the extra work, you can actually grab the gear. So you have an option.
You guys say we grab gear?
Well, you don't have to choose now. So basically, we're going to keep cycling through weeks until you have either died in prison or you have gotten what you needed to escape. And you can choose when you would like to escape. You guys with me?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Week 5. Everyone, Constitution saving throw.
Did we lose our... yeah.
Oh, I actually forgot something. Before that, make me wisdom saving throws for sleep.
Gotcha.
Oh, gosh.
All right, Ig, you receive a level of exhaustion. Sashiv, you receive a level of exhaustion, putting you at 3, I recall.
Yep.
I'm at 1.
Lux, you were healed 1 level of exhaustion, but not completely restored, if you had any.
Yeah.
God, I'm tired.
Okay, now,
Oh, wait.
now Constitution
Oh, wait.
saving throws.
I wasn't supposed to have disadvantage on saving throws until level 3.
Yeah.
Just
Disadvantage on ability checks at level 2.
Okay.
Fun time.
Well, I've been rolling it at disadvantage because I didn't see the bar that said
well,
specifically what
okay,
it said.
okay. Roll me 3 wisdom saving throws then.
At just normal?
Yep.
Oof.
Okay. 2 more. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Your exhaustion is the same then.
All right. Ouch.
That one would have fucked you. All right, good.
Yeah, by the way, competition.
I'm assuming this is because we're
You're
the
eating
gruel.
food.
Alright, so this is normal.
Yeah. Hey, nobody's poisoned this time.
Yum.
Look at you.
Looks like they added
Give
salt.
me more.
They added salt. Cool.
I guess.
Oh wow, look, they put hot sauce on it.
Well, let's find out. I haven't rolled yet.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, wow. All right, cool.
All right, cool. Now that we're all caught up. Next, it's time for grueling fun and adventures. everyone is made to work in the northern block. As you're working in the northern block, you are made to clean the area thoroughly. Everyone please make for me dexterity saving throws to avoid getting sickened by the sewage. However, if you choose to take disadvantage on this roll and succeed, you will gain a clue to escape. Your choice.
I'm doing it.
Let's roll.
Look, guys. I kinda suck. So.
Oh wow.
All right, everybody who failed this, you are sickened by the sewage. It gets all over you, and you don't get to take any baths. But it looks like some of you rolled with disadvantage and succeeded. So therefore, you are able to learn.
That would be only one of us. Mine was mandatory.
Oh, that's fine. Mandatory still counts.
Oh, all right then.
You are able to learn that there is a way out of the jail, and it is through the northern block. Large pipes that control the sewage can be seen going somewhere else in the city. Overhearing some of the guards and actually searching through the pipes at great risk to yourself, you can see that several of them are large enough that a person could fit through, and with enough willpower could even escape.
I'd relay that to the group then.
Oh, wonderful. More sewage.
You don't have to clean it up this time.
I think I'm pretty good on sewage for a little bit, guys.
All right, and so
I've eaten worse.
it's time to investigate. Make your investigation rolls. Investigation, perception, or persuasion.
In my case, intimidation.
For those who got sick during the...
You have disadvantage.
Okay.
Alright. Nice job, Chrotus.
I'm proficient in investigation, but I have yet to succeed on roll for it.
Same.
Okay. All right. Everyone make me wisdom saving throws versus getting some sleep.
I'm so glad I'm actually.
Oh no.
Oh,
It's
God.
getting to me, man.
Oh, no, it's getting to me.
If you failed, you gain a level of exhaustion. Sashiv, what are you at?
I'm at 4 now.
Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs.
I'm at 1.
Okay.
0 right now.
We are now on week 6. On week 6, Tom Solid gives in and dies in prison.
Tom!
Oh, no.
Dibs on his shit.
All right, at the beginning of this week, it seems that the Warden wants to raise money to throw a feast for him and all his cronies. So, you were all made to work double shifts in the quarry. Everyone, please make for me a strength saving throw.
Easy
First
math.
level exhaustion gives me
I'm
disadvantage,
still
right?
poisoned from.
No, saving throws 3 levels of exhaustion.
Alright. So strength.
All right. Calvin, Lux, and the double shift, it is so grueling that your strength is permanently reduced by 1.
Arcadum, I have a question.
Yeah, what's
would
up?
I be able to make any medicine checks in the off time between shifts to see if I can alleviate wounds in any way?
Unfortunately, with no supplies, there's not much else you can do.
Piss.
Thanks for
What's
the
this
help,
button
though.
do? Opens door.
Alrighty, so here we go. Time for your investigation checks.
All right.
Alright.
Come on, big scary man.
This I
Big scary meaty man.
Oh, hey.
Boom.
Oh wow, look.
Did you craft bandages out of Jimmy's toenail clippings?
Yes.
Gross.
Yes, we did.
All right.
Maybe probably staples, but
That is a sufficient amount of investigations. You now have all of the different pieces you need to escape. However, you still must finish the week before you can do anything else. Everyone, please make me a wisdom saving throw versus sleep.
It's all better.
Wonderful sleep paralysis.
I pray I actually succeed this time. I haven't slept in days.
All right. You're able to cure yourself of 1 level of exhaustion apiece. And now, as we enter week 7, you now get to decide. Do you want to try and gather more information to increase your chances of success and try to gather the gear? Or do you wish to try and escape? Take a moment to discuss amongst yourselves, as I have to go answer a phone call.
Okay. All right, guys. So think about it. We get our stuff. Believe it or not, we get our stuff.
We definitely need our equipment.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
probably.
think the
I'd
biggest
also-
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I see my problem is I got 3 levels of exhaustion, so I already have disadvantage on virtually everything. If I get 1 more level in the time that we take to find out where the gear is, my HP will be cut in half.
Well, I mean,
think it's
we're doing
permanently?
fine so far.
No, until I lose the exhaustion, but it will drop my max HP to half.
Okay.
I think
that's not good.
I already have disadvantage on saving throws, ability checks, and hand attack rolls.
I think it's only one of us right now, but I think
Yeah, I'm the only in the bad part.
Yeah, you're getting
Dude, I'm
screwed.
doing perfectly fine.
I think we should look for our equipment / improve our chances.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it if it's the consensus of the group. I'm totally fine if we want to just keep trying to find a way out, but I'm very close to death.
It's
We'll
one
do
more.
that
It's
this
one
week.
more.
And if you get another level exhaustion, we're out.
Well, here's the thing. It's like it's a week, and we have to. Are we rolling? If we're rolling for days, I have to succeed at least. I can't fail 3 times, or I'm dead.
Oh,
And I already have
death save.
disadvantage on them.
It's like death saves, but
You'll be fine.
more complicated.
Like I said, if it's the consensus of the group to keep going, I'm gonna keep going. She's not gonna waver that easily.
Come on, man, we
There's
just gotta
a
push through,
majority
man.
vote for it.
Do we know how to get our gauntlets off? The casters for
Yeah,
us?
we got the gauntlets, we got the escape route, or we got the routes, we got the escape path. We're golden to leave. We just need. I think he did say we can either get our equipment or improve our chances. I don't know.
Well, he
Might be able
said
to be both
getting the
this week.
equipment would improve our chances once we get out, I assume.
I'm already keeping track of that, Nikki. But
So,
yeah,
so I'm saying if you guys are good to stay and you pass that along to her, she will exhaustedly understand and push through.
Handshake,
I
Alright.
think we're in agreement then. To
human interaction.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom quick too. So
Okay.
Gotcha.
actually, I think this
I
is
need-
a perfect opportunity for a bathroom break.
This is the perfect opportunity to get some water. Unfortunately, I don't feel like it.
B has worked hard to get this art done. This character will not die in prison.
Amen to that.
We'll keep Jimmy. I like that guy.
If we can't take him with us, I'll at least give him some of my toenail clippings to remember us by.
That's
Yeah.
very generous of you.
Well, what can I say? I grew them myself.
Homegrown.
I made a necklace.
You've suffered exhaustion before. What advice could you give someone who's
I respect.
losing front fast?
Truck through it.
That's what my father told me. Thank you.
He nods.
Did he betray you?
Also, what is this in the corner? Is this like a shit bucket? Because I'm gonna stand over here then.
That is.
Well, good to know.
Well, you see, I'm just constantly in a state of just leaning up against the wall in a cool way.
That's your hole for.
What the hell?
Holy-
I can't move my.
That's your bathroom hole.
Oh my.
I need to. I have.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hard.
Calvin is relieving himself in the hole.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
The hole.
The whole.
Welcome back, Calvin. How are you doing?
Doing quite well.
All right. What's the party's decision?
We're gonna tough it out. We're gonna find some gear.
All
Need
right.
some more info if possible.
You enter week 7.
7?
7.
7.
Seven.
7. 7. 7.
7.
All
5
right.
to 7.
All right, guys.
87?
Roll for me. Constitution saving throws.
I'm getting pretty used to this.
Sick.
Nasty cool.
Sick.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunately, it's just nasty.
I'll never get used to this.
Okay. This time, the Warden wants to put on a prisoner production with all his friends. Basically, you're all going to dance naked in front of them while they throw things at you. Everyone make for me a dexterity saving throw to avoid being injured.
You're telling me I wasn't already?
Can I make a performance check?
No. They don't care how good you are. They're throwing things at you.
Bummers.
Excuse me, you're saying that I wasn't already naked?
Well, I guess, but
Well,
still.
I wasn't.
The point is, you're having things thrown at you.
Okay.
All right, Chrotus will suffer
Wait,
an
what was-
injury. Dexterity saving throw.
Okay, gotcha.
All right.
I can't.
Symbol.
The injury is bad enough that you have disadvantage on all further rolls. And when I say further, I mean period.
Oof.
Until that condition is cured. Alrighty.
Well, I'm dead.
In the next few days, someone makes an attempt on one of the guards' life with a rock. After that prisoner is subsequently killed, it is decided that all prisoners must be reminded of their role within the prison. And as such, the Malice guards gather everyone up, and you are all flogged. Relentlessly.
Joke's on you, I don't know what this means.
Flogged means that you're whipped.
Oh,
So,
owie.
all of you, please make for me a Constitution saving throw.
This hurts my back.
And this would be made a... I would make this a disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Oh, Calvin, the fuck?
What, Calvin?
Oh
my
Chrotus,
my
what the
god.
Oh no!
All right.
Chrotus.
Flogging is so bad that both of you receive a level of exhaustion. What does that put you guys at?
1.
1 as well.
All right.
None.
Dokily. Okay, investigation rolls.
Ah,
Oh wow, look. Big, scary man.
Not
All
bad
right.
for disadvantage.
All right. You think you know where the gear is, but you're going to need another week to plan it properly. So, you can choose to leave now without the gear, or you can suffer through one more week. And if you do well on the rolls for investigating, you'll be able to find where the gear is hidden.
Trudge through.
What's it going to be?
I think
Sashiv, how you feeling?
I've gotten it. No pun intended, but I've gotten a second wind. But I'll push through if you really want to try.
Yeah, I was at least willing to do it another week, but
I mean, if you're willing,
I
Sashiv.
don't know.
I'm tired of. If anything, I'm taking something from these bastards aside from my freedom.
Well,
Very
that
well.
sounds glorious.
Very well then.
Looks like
We'll
the,
stick to it.
Agreed.
looks like the party's in agreement. Wisdom saving
good.
throw for the end of this week for your sleep.
Oh no!
Oh, that's bad.
Or it could be worse.
More levels of exhaustion. Ha ha ha. Are you back at 4, Sashiv?
That puts me back at 4.
The party has decided into week 8. Constitution saving throws. Let's eat some food.
Oh,
Yum, 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 yum. In my tum.
They
Mmm,
actually put some
tasty.
spices.
Now I roll decent.
Now.
Chrotus
Yum,
gets
yum,
disadvantage,
yum.
but he
nice
already
word.
had it, so it doesn't really matter. Alright. The Warden wants an additional chamber built for all of his concubines. So therefore, all of you need to do some hardcore labor. That's going to take a an athletics check.
Ah.
Ain't nothing I ever toughed out.
The only thing I'm good at this point.
Chrotus, your strength wanes. It pulls and weakens you. 1 more point of strength damage. Unfortunate.
Fuck.
Oof.
Alright,
Question.
investigation checks. Yeah, what's up? What's your question?
You said that we could, if we succeeded, we could have influenced some other people's rolls.
Oh, that's only for certain checks.
Oh, okay,
That's
never mind.
specifically for the despair.
Alright. So what is,
These are investigation rolls.
okay.
Come on.
Big scary man. Big scary man.
There we go. Alright.
Smart, scary man.
That was the final success that you needed. You now have everything you need. You know the guard patrols, you know the exit, you know how to free yourself from your shackles, and you know where the gear is kept and how you might be able to get to it. So, the time has come to enact your plan to escape. As fate would have it, at the end of this week, Jimmy eats his own head. Don't ask me how.
No, I was gonna give you my toenails.
And as such, to clean up from the mess, you are all placed within your own cell.
Flip, 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 flip.
And now it seems that there is a break in the guards' patrols. The warden has left the prison, no doubt to go on another escapade. There is a feeling in the air, a feeling of hope and desperation in equal measure, a longing for freedom and the fear of failure. The time is upon you. So, I have one more challenge for you. You can, if you wish, to try and free other prisoners on your way to escape. I will tell you this. If you do not attempt to save anyone else, we will not have to make any rolls, and you will escape to the next phase of the escape. If you try to save them, there will be rolls that can result in injury and, at worst, recapture.
Ironhide, you say? We lost Jimmy and the other guy.
There are other
Tom is
prisoners
dead.
than just them.
I know.
I'm just saying, you have a choice right now. You can try to save people, or you can try to leave. If you leave now, this is the only time in which you get a free pass for this phase of the escape.
I would like to help people.
Okay?
I mean, we should at least try to help Eileen. We've gotten to know her over these past 2 months.
The more
I've
the
seen what
merrier,
it's
the
like
bigger the
here.
distraction.
So, put it to a vote, I say.
Yes.
I vote
Uh,
no.
How about we just type YRN in chat?
Why?
That pirate. Fuck, no. It's more of a guideline, really.
It's what you call guidelines.
Well, that's majority.
Seems the wise have it. So be it. You will attempt to save those around you. You wait for a break in the patrol. The moment is upon you. You fashioned your skeleton keys. You pop your manacles and bracers. The door gives way as you bash into it. Now is your chance. During this event, those of you that are suffering from exhaustion negatives, ignore them, as the exhilarating taste of freedom grants you a reprieve. That is, of course, unless you suffer 6 exhaustion, in which case you die.
Congrats,
Fair
everyone.
All right.
All right, and so it begins. All right, you bash against the gate.
Right, let's head north.
The party breaks through the gate, and you head towards the northern block. But you've decided to help others, so you may now turn around. Who would you like to save?
Aileen.
Yep.
Eileen.
All right, you approach Eileen, and you smash down her gate.
Come on, Eileen.
Maybe later. I don't think she's that type of gal.
She leaves the gate and makes no other noise and nods silently, ready to follow at your behest.
We're gonna arm ourselves up and get out of this hellhole.
We'll never speak of this again.
All right. The party makes their way towards the north, moving carefully, quietly. You get to about this point, and you see that no one is around you. All right.
It's quiet. Why is it too quiet?
It wouldn't have moved if it wasn't quiet.
All right.
Let's keep it that way.
In order to get to the northern block, you're going to have to move back. I'm moving you past all these cells because you can choose which ones to open.
Oh, this one.
This one? All right. You open this door, and the prisoner escapes. He is grateful.
Keep your voice down and stay out of sight.
All right. Did you choose to unlock this one?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You can hear guards approaching. Do you choose to stay
All
to
right,
release
that's
more?
enough, guys. We gotta go.
Yes.
No, Yig, no.
All right. Another one opens. Another prisoner escapes. The footsteps
It's
are
an
getting
open block.
closer.
Oh my god. Can we... I guess I have to ask, can we... If Yig is constantly opening these gates, do we want to...
Which I am, yes.
Do we want to leave him behind?
I'm moving it. No. No, I'm not leaving him behind.
Losing a party member
Okay.
any percent.
Alright, I guess we're staying.
I might have something for that if you want to get him out. I'd like to cast command on Yeek.
All right.
Specifically the word no.
Well,
No more gates.
make me a wisdom saving throw, Yig.
Okay. Ah, fuck.
All right. Yig stops moving, magically compelled, standing before the gate. What do the rest of you do?
I book it.
Come on,
That
Yig.
sounds good.
We can't save
Can I-
everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna start pushing him from behind.
I'm not leaving them here.
We don't have a choice, Yig.
If we get captured now, we'll be useless. We'll be useful to no one.
Think about it, we can come back later.
All right. Well,
We're better prepared.
that only lasts a round, so Yig, you can resist and go open more if you'd like.
I'm resisting, yes. No,
All right.
I'm sorry.
Athletics checks as your hands are on him, Lux.
No.
Yes.
Fine. Goodbye.
Big boy knocks you back and goes to free more. All right. So Calvin has already left. Goodbye. Who is
Goodbye,
joining Calvin in goodbye area?
I've left.
Come on,
I'm
Justin.
waiting for them out the door there.
Yig, there's too many of them. We can't save everyone.
Eileen will leave. Fuck this.
Sashiv, come on.
She'll try one last time to compel him as he's opening that gate. If I've learned anything in the midst of battle, you can't save every life. We'll be better used to them if we make our way out, arm ourselves, and bring it back to give it to them.
I'm not just gonna sit here and let this happen. I'm not just gonna walk away and let this happen. This is not the way. Not the right choice.
I'm sorry.
All right. Sashiv turns to leave as Yig makes his way throughout the remainder of the prison, knocking
Oh,
down
yeah, let's
doors,
go.
picking the locks. I'm going to come back to you, Egg.
Yes.
The rest of you make your way out into the courtyard. Go ahead and transfer them. Let's do this. You're now in the courtyard. Your knowledge of the patrols tell you to go this way. If you ever want to diverge from the path I'm moving you, say something. If not, we're moving with the plan.
Understood.
And so the party rushes towards the northern block.
Step 1 complete.
Yeek doesn't go down without a fight.
Okay.
Unless he's exhausted.
Let me know when you're loaded.
All right. If I die, tell my mom I said, oof.
I will.
Yes.
I promise.
All right, now you're here. You've moved up and through into the northern block. You begin to run down the hallway. You move up to this point and very carefully shimmy the door open. You know that the supplies are nearby. You move past the chapel and the prison. No time to investigate unless you say so. Okay, you move into the storage area. And there you find your equipment.
Yay.
Excellent.
All right, you get starting class equipment, whatever you'd like. Basically, you just choose from your class normal loadout, and then you just put it on. If you want anything extra, you can ask me if it's there.
I am looking for a tricorn.
That's fine.
I'm looking for a big book that I can use for notes.
Nope.
No?
What's the heaviest armor you got?
Heaviest armor here is, well, there's some scale mail, but there is a heavier set of armor, full plate, but it is covered with strange designs, and it has an almost bulbousy sort of rounded-looking chest plate. It is also chained up with several locks.
Ooh.
My loot goblin sense is tinkling.
So
Is
I'm
there-
gonna grab a rapier
doubt
My
it.
mask
crossbow,
tinkles.
and 20 bolts or something.
Probably best to send it to Nikki.
Yeah.
I doubt I'd be able to make the checks to get these locks off anyway.
Can I look for anything that's flammable?
There's
gonna
some
look
oil.
around.
There's some lamp oil in here.
I'm gonna look around at the group and be like, if we set these supplies on fire, it'll give Egg some time.
Yes. We should at least try to help him.
Aye,
If nothing else, they won't be able to use it against us.
indeed, lad. Lass, I should say. So after grabbing the things that I want, I'll start pouring oil around the area.
This armor over here. I'm used to something I need something heavier than what we have. Can one of you assist me in getting these locks off?
Sure. Might as well. This looks to be
I can
magic
help.
anyway.
Okay.
I'll cast guidance on him.
Okay, so sounds like pouring oil and trying to get locks open. All right, you don't have any thieves' tools, so you're going to have to use straight up strength checks to try and break those chains.
And am I still running on adrenaline right now?
Yes, meaning you don't have any of the disadvantages of exhaustion, except for death, should that occur.
Oh. All right, then I'll. If someone's aiding me, then I'll try and use just a straight strength check or athletics.
Strength. Strength.
All right,
I'm giving help.
then advantage.
Add a d4 to it. I'll cast guidance.
So it's advantage and a d4. Just making sure. Oh well,
Okay,
guess I'll.
so
I'll roll that d4 just in case.
Yeah, it won't matter. So,
I know.
let's go ahead and move on to the next to the next chronological event. So you've poured the oil. Would you like to light it?
Do we even have a light?
Everybody else is done and got their stuff?
No,
If you,
they're not
No.
done.
Not yet.
Would you
I
like?
can light it when you need to.
Would you like to try and break the chains again?
One more try.
Can I help as well?
I'll cast guidance again.
Roll again. Same parameters. Okay.
Wow.
Not this time.
All right. Scale mail it is then, and I'm taking a halberd if they have it.
They do.
All right, I'm taking a halberd and some scale mail. Let's go.
Next question: are you putting on your armor?
How long would it take?
It depends on the heaviness. I believe scale mail is 5 rounds.
If it's medium armor, it's 1 minute. So.
Can I make a check to
Well,
see
not
if
if
I
you're
hear
not if you're
anyone
aided,
coming?
but anyway,
Yeah.
simple question: you're either putting your armor on or you're not. Which is it going to be?
I want to put it on.
I'll put mine on too.
I'll help you, Sashiv.
All right, assuming that you're helping your allies, that's going to be 5 rounds. So about half a minute passes. Got all your armor, got your gear.
I'm still missing Calvin.
Oh, I'll type that into you.
Thank you. Just type it in the BC chat.
So yes, you guys ready to go?
I'm assuming there's
Yeah.
just a bunch of swords around.
Yep.
Obviously.
What do you want to
Then
take?
I'm going to. I'm grabbing. Can I carry 2 long swords so I can bring one to Yig?
Sure.
Then yeah, I'm bringing an extra weapon.
Besides the armor, is there anything shiny to nab?
You're gonna have to search. That's an investigation check and time spent.
I'll help with that and guidance if I can do both at the same time.
You can do both.
Alright, sure. If I'm getting help, then.
Investigation. Advantage. 1d4.
20.
Okay. No, there is nothing shiny in this.
Done.
Aww.
Canteen.
Well,
Yep.
Unless we're trying.
Well,
unless we're
there's
trying
a
to break
water
this
pit.
armor out again, I say we bolt.
How sturdy do those chains look?
All right, time to go.
Very. You've been trying to break them,
Alright, yeah.
and there's more than one of them.
Yeah, I don't think we have time. I got greedy when we got here, but if we're going to give Yig a chance, we have to get back to him. Or at least, now that we're armed, we can at least defend ourselves.
Well,
I like
Oh.
that idea, actually.
I'll also grab a shield, just for Yig, since I'm not going to be carrying extra armor.
Okay.
If I could break these chains, I'd bring him the armor, but that's the last thing I'm asking for.
Okay. Anything else, guys?
Nope, I set the room on fire.
All right.
All right.
That's easily enough done by just scraping some weapons together. All
I
right.
drag my halberd across the ground as we run, striking the oil.
And so, you sprint towards the exit. And you dive forward through muck and slime to an unknown fate. Okay, so,
Negative.
Ig,
Yes.
you now have, since you've dedicated yourself to freeing people, this is basically what's going to happen. You're going to have a series of challenging roles, and you're going to try and get through them as much as you can.
Yes.
You can keep doing this until you decide to flee. All right?
All right.
You
Yes.
need to decide when. Please keep in mind
All right.
that the longer you stay, the higher the risk there is to you. So, it begins. Make me an athletics check to try and free as many prisoners as possible.
Okie dokie. 19.
You move quickly. Your arms are strong and full of righteous fury after being imprisoned here. No, enslaved with all the rest of your fellow prisoners. With each pound of fist and shoulder, great are shattered, iron is broken. So far, you have released 6 prisoners. One moment, I have to roll a percentile. Alright. So far, you're unmolested. Would you like to free some more?
Yes.
Athletics check. Some of the bars resist you, and you're only able to break down 1 gate. 1 additional prisoner is freed, which I believe puts you at 8. Alright, nothing seems to happen. Do you continue?
This is gonna be the last one.
Give him hell, Yig.
Give him hell, lord
You
boy.
got this, big guy.
Alright, 2 more prisoners are released. As you release 2 more prisoners, you decide it is time to flee. As you turn to leave, the prisoners will call out, "Go forth! We'll get the rest out!"
I nod and I just start sprinting in the other direction.
Alright, make me an athletics check to see if you can outrun the guards, which are now everywhere. Arrows fly down from the ramparts and parapets. They strike all around you, but you are able to escape out into the courtyard.
Let's go.
You got this, Yig.
Come on, buddy, you got it.
Make me another athletics check as arrows rain down all around you.
Well, not. Oh.
Unfortunately, some of them catch you, taking 4 points of damage. You run forward as fast as you can, keeping to the plan as best you can. When you get to the door, another round of arrows. You avoid the arrows quickly, rolling. You make your way straight into the northern block. Arrows slam against the doors and walls all around you as you begin to run down the stone path. Now acutely aware of the naked state that your body is in, do you choose to move towards the gear room or do you run straight for the sewer?
The gear room.
Gear room it is. As you enter this room, you feel a strange pull to the statue. Do you choose to interact with it or do you ignore it and continue?
Or continue it. Continue.
Okay, you run past. As you enter the gear room, you can see that it is on fire. As such, there's very little in here, but you do see a large pile of armor wrapped and bound with chains.
I would like to snatch that off.
All right, you have 3 chains you have to break in order to free the armor of your order.
Come on, Yig.
Athletics checks.
Gotcha. I ain't breaking too easy.
1 chain down. Next. Second
You
chain
beast.
down. Last chain.
D20. Fuck. Ooh.
That is sufficient. As the chains are weakened, the last chain pops free. Your armor comes spilling out in front of you. There's also a few bits and bobs of weaponry that you would normally get to grab. Unfortunately, the other oil lamps are strucken and ignited. The flames pillow out. A small explosion rocks the prison. You've got your armor, but nothing else.
And this is where I leave.
You got it. Yig turns to run. All around him, the prison begins to shake. Flames sputter out from the storeroom. He turns on the final leg. He runs with all speed and haste and dives forward into an unknown fate. All right.
Nice.
Awesome.
Ah,
You absolute beast.
fucking hell, Egg.
I built him like a truck.
You gave him hell.
Good news, I have some weaponry for you.
Yeah.
Good news, everyone.
We all
All
survived.
right. And that is where I will call the session. As you
Heck
have,
yeah.
as you have successfully escaped. from Malice
Great job,
prison.
everybody.
Or Malice prison, excuse me.
Fearless. Invincible, fearless, sensational, mysterious, enchanting, vigorous, diligent, overwhelming, gorgeous, passionate, terrifying, beautiful, powerful, great prince, Yig.
Yes.
Alrighty, you did it.
Great job, everybody.
Whoo! That was a hell of a first session. That was good stuff, man.
That's how you kick it off.
Nobody died in prison.
Oh,
Oh, except for Jimmy.
oh,
Jimmy.
Oh, and Tom.
And Tom.
And Tom.
deserve
I mean, Tom was there. I prefer Jimmy. He ate his toenails. He didn't
No,
let
he
them go.
didn't. He kept them like
Actually,
children.
he didn't eat his toenails.
Oh shit! Right.
He ate his own head.
He ate his own head. That's what he did.
Well, when you think about it, teeth are toenails.
But how did he eat his own head? Don't ask me. You won't like the answer.
Simple. You curl your head in, start biting at your lip, and then you just eat your way up. Easy.
Yum.
He's not wrong.
Alrighty.
Amazing.
Well, good stuff. Let's go ahead and take a big eyeball looky look into the fan art section. Let's see what we got.
Wow.
Yeah.
Woo!
I will look with great intent.
All right. First up, we have is Undead Commanders. Where I'm from, we call him Egg. Please put me down. I'm very tired.
I love that one.
2 levels of exhaustion look like.
Here, you can have 2 of mine.
Oh, thanks.
Hold on. Let me try and do this. Well, no, I'll keep it up this way.
Oh god, I'm shaking.
Don't worry, you're fine.
Oh, it's just hide the overlay.
Just chatted the whole group.
Krypten going to hit me. Master of Malice group, all the other groups.
It's so good.
Inside Yig's mind.
I would like to say this is completely accurate. Yes.
Jimmy eats his own head. Don't ask me how. Look at that group photo.
You're welcome.
I'm looking at it.
I love that one.
Oh, there's the boy.
Glorious.
Look at this. He's so strong.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Built like
You're a big meaty
It's a
boy.
classic.
Yig explaining
I
why
dropped
he
the soap
needs
there?
to free all the prisoners.
You see,
Yig being left behind, knowing damn well he did this to himself.
I know.
Ooh.
I know.
Pee pee poo poo. Oh, good stuff, Aston.
Oh, shit.
Good
I
stuff,
love
Astra. Pee pee poo poo.
Oh my fucking god.
The Masters Malice. Oh, look at that group shot. That's sick.
That is
Hey.
awesome.
Oh, that's baller.
amazing.
I love
Like-
all of this.
I like the T is the cross for the A. That's pretty good.
I like this.
Very good. Alrighty, that was Pog Champion.
Oh.
Okay, that's just
Oh,
me
no.
dancing. Alrighty, well, thanks guys for the fan art. Now it's time to go.
Now it's time to hold him up for like 3 years.
Armored acquired people run. Yeah, pretty much. All right, let's see. Couple of announcements. The first announcement is that we will be doing sign-ups. Will probably open tomorrow for Greed and Guilt. Although we might be
Oh, wow, would you look at that?
we might be slightly delayed on the start time of that game. But my goal is to have both those new games started, like fully recruited, fully prepared, and started by the end of this month. Also, the video editors are hard at work on updating the YouTube, so keep an eye out for that. And something else I get to talk about, we are currently underway with releasing the first, as an experiment, the first episode of Art and Awakening onto Spotify. And if it goes well and we're able to set it up properly, we're going to start putting everything on there as well. So, help out with all that. Also, something that me and Egg have been talking about, we might be doing some TikTok stuff, so keep an eye out for that as well.
Very funny stuff.
Very funny.
Very haha.
Whoa.
But
I
yeah,
chuckled a few times.
so those are all of the announcements, I'd say. So let's go ahead and go over subs, because there was quite a few of them earlier. Let's see here.
All right, bring in the other 10,000.
Squeege, thanks for the
Need to do your
sub.
work.
Nuya, thanks for the resub. Undead Commander, thanks for the 5. SilverSiege, thanks for the 10 gifted subs. Mad King, thanks for the 5,000 bits. And Andy Obbs, thanks for the 25 gifted subs. That's wild. Joke, thanks for the 6 months. Zahab, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. And Wolf Ride, thanks for the year. Wow, you've been here a whole year. Very cool. So I'm very grateful to all of you. We are currently at 2,397 subs out of 3,000. That is
Wow.
fucking wild.
Let's go.
To even be that close is crazy to me. Oh, man.
Make him cry.
Please don't.
I sincerely doubt that they have that kind of capacity right now, dude. You know how many subs I've been gifted? It's not going to happen every time. It's okay.
Don't make me open the wallet.
No, that's literally the money I gave you. What are you doing?
It's called recycling, Arcadum. It's called recycling.
God,
Good for the
God,
environment.
I don't need that to come back. My lord, the artists that keep passing around the same $5 for their art, my lord. It keeps going.
It goes around.
The money is laundered, my lord. It's fresh and minty clean. God, keeping it circular economy, my lord. Oh, more for
You see, if I constantly give money, we can never we can never run out of money. You know?
That's not how that works. But no, it's not going to happen every time, man. It's okay. It's okay. Nobody has to gift anything. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
I mean, the pre-session hype train wasn't bad.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
That
people
was
were
pretty
damn
epic.
hyped. I hope we made a good session for him.
No, I'm telling you, this was an experiment because I really wanted to try. Most people don't know this actually. The beginning of 7 years and 7 days is actually very similar to what you guys went through. The first session is prison roleplay, so it's pretty good.
Fun.
If you pay people to dig a hole and then fill a hole, the market stays moving. Basic economics.
Yes.
But
I like this guy's reasoning.
But I don't think that's. But
Nope.
who's paying them?
Arcadum, refuse to believe it or not.
Government.
Maybe you just don't know how economics work.
I guess I don't. I'm not a very good businessman, apparently. Since the entirety of my my income is based off how much people like my content.
Huh.
My name is Joke, LOL. Thanks for the gifted sub. Just put on a suit. Instantaneous business. Is that how that works? All right.
Yes.
I'll
I've done it several times.
I'll just
I've become a millionaire, dude.
Wow.
I'll just put on a fucking suit then, and I'll just fucking instantly business.
We've all seen Pot Friend.
All the artists Arcadum, take it! No! That's for you! Don't forget the shoulder pads. Dude, I can't wait to be a hashtag girl boss.
Man, you can't wait. I thought you already were one.
I guess. Well, at least this means I don't have to sit around here for 30 minutes screaming into my own mouth.
Huh.
I mean, where else would you scream from?
You had to jinx it.
Yeah.
I scream from my eyeballs.
Start now.
Oh shit! That's some fan art, actually.
Ooh.
Oh.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Wow.
Very cool.
Bees.
Nice. Bees.
Thank you. Holy crap. Bees is also the person who made my handout. Or my profile. For
A gratuitous application of bees will solve this problem.
genuinely, I believe so.
Yeah.
And here
As
comes
long
the
as he
swarm.
gets some sleep.
He needs some sleep. Go to sleep, Bees.
Okay, this is a message directly to you. Please go to fucking bed. I know how late it is for you. Go to bed now. I'm your mother.
Been up for a day.
But I was actually thinking about something yesterday. Well, I guess not yesterday, kind of constantly. So, I've been trying to decide like how I want to approach, stream and all of that. And
Yes.
I've been streaming other games and I always feel really down. So, what I think I'm just going to try and do is I might step a little further away from streaming like regular games, or at least that, and then I'm going to focus more time on doing work for Patreon and working on the novel and things like that. To be clear, I'm not going to stop streaming or anything. I don't want anybody to think that. It's mostly, instead of sitting there and just streaming League or something like that, I'm probably not going to do that anymore, and I'm going to just try and be as hyper productive as possible, because I'm starting to get over all of the, the bad feels that I've been having for a while, and I want to try and put it into something more productive, I suppose.
Also good.
So there's that. Yeah. I haven't decided what my yearly goal should
Sounds
be again. I'd like to make a goal and get out there. I think one of the things I might do is focus on getting a viewer count of like 500 or something. I don't know. I haven't really decided the what the number is that I'm going to try and focus on, but so yeah, that's kind of the stuff I want to focus on, is rebuilding the community and doing all that kind of stuff again. Kind of where we are right now, I think we're in a good spot. I'm really thankful to everybody for everything they've given. I mean, we're almost at 2,400 subs. That's crazy. That's wild. I hope I can actually make it through all the stuff that I've got coming up, but that really means a lot. So I guess that's all I'm trying to say. So there might be less streams that are just non-D&D related in the future, unless it's like a game that's very related to D&D. Like, I might play through the new Solasta campaign, for example, when it releases on like the 17th, but unless it's something like that, I'm probably not gonna just play random weird stuff. But
Glory 7.
But yeah. However, that being said, I will probably do more Discord streams, because I think people really like that.
I do. Play Hollow Knight again, please. I beg you.
Just hang out in Discord and stream games there and all of that. So, that way you guys can we can all just hang out together and have a good time. I'm definitely trying to focus more on growing the Discord, and I'm really grateful for all of that you guys are there. And ultimately, yeah, I guess that's kind of it. I don't really know what else to say. I do have something to suggest. Something that might help, especially on the YouTube side. Even if you've already seen the VOD, if you could just check out the editing at least, give some good serotonin to Kunick and the video editor team, because the actual content on YouTube, the videos, they're actually edited. Like, it's not just what we used to do where it was a straight VOD rip. This one's like they're more hardcore edited, and I think he's going to be doing more with that. So check that out. Even if you've already seen the VOD, that'd be helpful. Leave a comment, tell him he's doing a good job. Thank you for everything you do, Arcadum. It's because of you I found an amazing new interest in D&D, and will be in my first campaign this weekend. Hey, no problem, man. I'm glad to hear that.
Good luck.
Yeah, that makes me feel good to hear, man. That's
I wish you to roll a 20 on your initiative.
Yeah. I guess that's pretty much it. So I'm probably going to shut this thing down. Thanks again for all the subs.
No, great.
Thanks, guys.
Now's the time. Now's the time.
Thank God.
Start subbing.
Thank God I can finally
Sub.
leave.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's see here. Find this. Oh, I just realized this was out of frame. You know what? I got to do something to fix the out of frame when we're doing
still
fan art.
streaming.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Nice try. That is insufficient, PK Garo. I'm not gonna sit around for 10 minutes. But no, thank you regardless, though. See you guys.
I'm gonna gift the
Have
save
fun.
sub, guys. Hold on, watch this.
Bye.